The Ladia Show, the Ladia Show. She's telling you the things that you ought to know. The Ladia Show, the Ladia Show. Open your Bibles and your ears, 'cause you ought to know it's the Ladia Show.
But I thank God for being 18, saved and sanctified for the opportunity. I give honor to all whose honor is due. Today I want to talk to you from a topic, self. I don't think we're in Graceland anymore. Tell somebody, I don't think we're in Graceland anymore. So, Graceland, we're going to talk about two places. We're going on two locations. Graceland is, we think about that's where the grace is, that's where the peace of God is. And then we're going to talk about Bondageville. Bondageville, you think about the word bound, and bound is not something anybody wants to be in. So we have Graceland, that's where the peace of God is, and we have Bondageville. So many times as young people, we wonder if we have the strength to start or continue our Christian walk with God. We get so caught up in society's views or in the he say and the she say of the world that we get to the point where we don't hear what God is saying. We try to live our life like the world, failing in the same traps that many generations before us fell into because we think that we're different. We think, hey, they're not doing what I'm doing. I got this. But we fail to realize that there's nothing new under the sun, and we really don't know anything about what we're doing. Right. We get so lost in a world full of disparity, confusion, and lust that once we realize we are on a path that we do not remember, that we don't see, we're already lost. So what I want to tell you is, Graceland, when we leave Bondageville, there's a couple of things that we don't understand. When we on our way from Graceland, we get in the middle of depression, and we turn down Lustful Turnpike. We find the boy we see, he kind of cute, and we get down Lustful Turnpike. Man, he kind of attractive, so I'ma just try it. And then on our way to Lustful Turnpike, we get to Confusion City, and we just confused. We get from saying holiness is right to saying I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of, my daddy calls that the R. Kelly doctrine. So we go into Confusion City, and then we get to Disparity Drive, and we just like, I just don't understand. Yeah, holiness is right, but still, what's wrong with my thorn in the sanctuary? What's wrong with all of that? And then after Disparity Drive, we get to Bondageville, and when we get to Bondageville, they don't tell us in Bondageville that it's easy to get in, but it's hard to get out. In Bondageville, we're bound. In Bondageville, bondage comes from the word bound, and bound is to be heavy. It's to have something that is keeping you prisoner. And when you are bound, it's like being spiritually obese. Anybody heard of my 600-pound life? When you are in Bondageville, that is a spiritual 600 pounds, and you carrying that thing. But I'm telling you today, there is Romans 5 and 6. It says, but when we were without strength in due time, Christ died for the ungodly. So when you're in Bondageville, Christ